Today we're going to review graphing on the coordinate plane. So you can solve real-world mathematical problems by graphing points in all four quadrants on the coordinate plane, and you can include the use of coordinates and find the absolute value. Remember, absolute value is the distance from zero any number is. So the first one says write the coordinates of each point. So I'm halfway between 0 and 2. So that means my point is 1, and then I haven't left the x-axis, so I'm 0. So B, I'm not going right or left on the x-axis, so it's going to be 0. And I'm going down 2 and then a half, so that would be -3. C, I'm going 2, 4, 6, so -6, and then 2, 4, and then halfway up would be 5. I'm going 2, 3, so -3, and then down 2, 4, and then halfway would be -5. Graph these points on the coordinate plane. So I have -2, 3. I have 2, 3. I have -2, -3. And then 2, -3. So then it says connect all the points and describe the figure. It's a rectangle. The next one says the x-axis represents the number of hours before or after noon. The y-axis represents the number of degrees in Celsius. So at 9 a.m., so that would be before and after noon. So this is 12 o'clock, so we would be before noon. It was below freezing. So it would be below freezing, so it would be down. Which quadrant would this point be plotted? Quadrant 3. So then the next one says at 11 a.m., so again that would be this side, the temperature was 10 degrees Celsius, so that would be above, so that'd be quadrant 2. Choose another time and temperature and then tell which quadrant where it would be plotted. So I'm going to go with quadrant 1, and that would be 3 o'clock p.m., and let's go with 10 degrees Celsius. The next one says, what does 0, 0 represent? So noon, 0 degrees Celsius. So the temperature at noon was 0 degrees Celsius. Here are 4 points on the quadrant plane. Label each point with its coordinates. So this one is 3, 2. This one is -3, +3. This one is -5, -4. This one is +2, -3. So then it says plot a point that is 3 units up from point K and label it P. So 3 units up, so 1, 2, 3, and label it P. So plot a point that is 2 units up from M and label it W. So you could have gone any which way. It doesn't say up. It says plot a point that's 3 units. So you could have gone up, down, left, or right. The next one says each set of points are connected to form a line segment. What is the length of each? So 3, 5. And then 3, 6. So that would be 1 unit, because it would be like that. I'm going to switch colors. -2, -3, -2, -6. So that would be 1, 2, 3 units. And then I'm going to switch colors one more time. And I've got -3, positive 1.
Mama, Mama, Mama.
Negative 3, positive 1. Negative 3, negative 1. So that would be 1, 2 units. All right, so now it says, on the coordinate plane, plot 4 points that are 3 units away from negative 2, negative 1.
Okay.
3 units away, so that would be 1, 2, 3. So there would be a point. 1, 2, 3. 1. Yep. Then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So write the coordinates of each point. So this would be 1, negative 1. This would be negative 2, positive 2. This would be negative 5, negative 1. And this would be negative 2, negative 4. All right. Next one, the coordinates of a rectangle are, so I'm going to switch colors, make it a little bit darker. 3, 0. 3, negative 5. Negative 4, 0. Negative 4, negative 5. So it's a rectangle. So it says, what is the length and width of the rectangle? So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. By 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'm not sad anymore.
Well, I'm glad you're not sad anymore.
You're pushing me on the ground.
I didn't push you on the ground, you fell. Okay, what is the perimeter of the rectangle? So I add up all the sides, so 5 plus 5 plus 7 plus 7 is 24 units. And then what's the area of the rectangle? It's length times width, so 5 times 7 is 35 square units. The last one for today. Draw a square with one vertex on the origin -3, 5, and a perimeter of 20. So I'm going to make mine 4 by 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're okay. So my sides would be 1, 5, 1, 0, -3, 0, and then -3, 5. And I know I have a perimeter of, I lied, I don't have a perimeter of 20. I have to go over one more. Because I was finding the area. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's better. So I have 2, 5, and I have 2, 0. Now it is, because it's 5, 5, 5, 5. Because they're asking us for a perimeter of 20, not an area. So then I need you to go ahead and go on to iExcel, do your questions following the directions on the coordinate plane. Then I need you to do your cool down about the coordinate plane. Send me an email if you have any questions.